Hi everyone, in this video we will discuss about setting up a connection between Jira and ServiceNow using basic authentication. So for this purpose, I have taken a demo account which is valid for 30 days from Jira side and also installed the Jira Spoke application within my ServiceNow instance on my PDI. So let's go to start.atlassian.com first, and then I'm going to navigate to account settings. After going to account settings, we have the security tab and create and manage API tokens. So this has sent a code to my email ID, which I used for signing up. Okay, so I've entered the code and then I reached on the API token screen. So what we can do is we can create API tokens via one of these two methods, whether with scope or we can also create it without a scope. We can use either of these options. So let me go ahead with the scopes for now. ServiceNow Auth 1, and let's say this expires on 31st of May 2025. Next. Okay, so let's select the scope. Then next, here we need to select certain scopes where this particular token will be valid and where it can access all the configurations within the Jira instance. So let's select certain scopes here. What do we have with manage? Come on. So I want Jira configuration, Jira project, and Jira webhook. Now let's search for the other ones. I would need read. Oh, there are too many of them, so I'm going to select read Jira work, Jira user, and also I would like to have some write access. Now coming to other kind of scopes, I would like to have some granular scopes as well. So let's search for some delete. So I have delete sprint Jira software. Then I would need access to read issues. So where we have issue details, then I would need read JQL Jira. Then also I would need sprint Jira software. I also need this for writing as well. So write permissions, then access to read a board. And all these scopes that I'm adding are mentioned in the ServiceNow documentation. So there's nothing new about it or nothing that I am trying to do from my side. Okay, so I think I've selected all the classic and granular scopes here. Let's click on next. So all the scopes are also listed here. Let me click on create token. Okay, so I can copy the token over here and I'm going to save it somewhere in the notepad. Okay, so here I am in the notepad++. Let's save the token here. And let's go back to our Jira instance. Let's close this out. So where I'm going to use this token is I'm going to head directly to the flow designer in the ServiceNow instance. So I'm in the flow designer integrations tab, and within the connections I could find the Jira scope. Let's click on view details and let's configure this one. So I am going to select Jira integration user over here and let's click on activate. So this will activate the endpoint, and we can also copy this and save it somewhere in the notepad. Yep. So this is active now. Let's close this. Also, we can go inside the connection and credential aliases and open the Jira record where we can see what all options are selected. There is no connection present over here. So let's create a new connection and credential. So the connection URL should be this one. Where it is. Yeah, testing today. This is the demo account that I've created. So let me just hop back onto the connection and mention the same. So we can enter a username and the API details that we created earlier. So this is the API token that we have, and I'm just going to copy it and paste it over here. Let's click on create. So the credential should be stored somewhere here. Yep. And let me check if this is the exact name that we have. Yeah, so this is correct. This is the user we have set up. So we can either enter the username or the email ID of the user in the connection that we just wrapped up. Thank you so much for watching. This is how we can integrate Jira and ServiceNow using ServiceNow's Jira Spoke and basic authentication.